What's going on, guys? It's Doug with Custom Offsets, Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. Today we're here with Junior.
What's up, guys? I haven't been in a video in a minute, okay?
Yeah, that's because you don't actually work. So anyway, we're back with another episode of From the Gallery, and this time we are rating only Super Duties.
That's a Duramax. That's...
So we're gonna get started today, but before we do that, if you guys want a chance for your truck to be rated, to be featured in an episode, right, all you gotta do is go to customoffsets.com/add, put your truck in the gallery, add all the details, all sorts of stuff, put in the notes, right? Maybe from the gallery, a little bit of something, and we'll take a look at it.
Let's go.
All right, ready for this?
Yeah.
So up first, we've got a 1996 Ford F350 Super Duty on Fuel Forged FF12s, and a 24x16. These on Toyo MTs and a 40x15.5 and a 10-inch custom suspension lift kit. This thing, freaking massive.
Yeah.
But what do you just like?
The whole thing. I'm just taking it in. Give me a second. You know how much I love my OBSs, Jesus.
That's exactly why we picked it. So I dig this one. It's that dark green color, got a move front bumper, smoked headlights. Look at that roller.
There's some fire photos
Oh
in here, too.
man, that roller's so good.
I love that color. It looks like it has a move or some kind of aftermarket rear bumper as well.
Yeah. Drop hitch on the back there, of course. This thing's neat. I dig this thing a lot.
I like, too, that it's got 24s than 40s. It gives it a little bit more sidewall to give it that, like, beefier, old school style.
Kind of period correct,
But
right?
still, obviously, not 18s with 40s where it's got giant balloon sidewall.
Let's see
So
what
it's just
else
a little bit, I don't know, I dig it.
Needs no trimming and has no rubbing or scrubbing. I would hope not, you know. I mean, just saying. There's not exactly a lot of room to rub there. So,
I should have more details on the suspension, stuff like that. It looks like it just says it's a custom 10-inch lift kit.
yeah, all it says is 10-inch custom build, which I assume, you know, nice 4-link kit like that.
Yeah,
So cool.
sweet though.
Are you ready to rate it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
10.
10. Yeah, I mean, without a
go
doubt,
wrong.
man. This thing's hot. That color's hot. It's the perfect combination of new school, old school.
Yep.
You know, so super
Love
dope there.
it.
No. Well, we did that. I still can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Anyway, 2021 Ford F350 Super Duty, TIS 544s in black and mill, 24x12s, Nitto Terra grapplers, and a 35-12.5 on a stock suspension.
So these are two F350s, both on 24s.
Yeah.
Two completely different looks.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely incredible. Stock height truck here, 24x12s, 35-12.5s.
You know how perfect of like a daily driver / all around do anything you need to do with a
For
truck
real. Look how
vehicle
mean
that
this
is?
thing looks from the front,
Yeah.
bro. Like, it has just the right amount of poke. This thing's hot. Oh, okay, all right, I see. Blacked out window tint. He's got the visors, right? Gotta have the window visors.
At least they're not chrome like Glenn's.
Well, there's that. But blacked out everything. Still got the old man steps, of course. I dig this thing.
Yeah.
Let's rate it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1,
6.
8.5. What the hell?
I was gonna give it a 7. The stock height and having that giant valance in the front doesn't help the front look of it, in my opinion. The side steps do help because like the height, if you think about like the side, like think about Ricer Fast and Furious style.
Side skirt,
Side
yep.
skirts matching the front bumper, and they're both like that far off the ground. Same concept applies. If you had a 2-wheel drive front valance on there where it's like this big versus this big.
No, I think you have to have it, though. I think that it...
But it looks low in the front, and then you see the side, and it's like, oh, it's not really slammed or anything like that. Like the front looks slammed. It looks
yeah,
like
it
it's
looks like a low street truck, right?
But then you see from the side, and it's like, I don't know. But the side steps do help because they add some.
Okay. I think a reverse level would do this thing a lot of good.
Yeah.
Pull that rear block out of there in the back, right? Drop that rear end down just a little bit, and this thing is like...
Or do helper bags like what you have. So
Yeah.
that way you can, because I feel like if I had a brand new truck like that you like daily drive, but also want to be able to tow some
Yeah.
stuff and not have your transmissions blow out when you take it anywhere you want to go. Never been there before, but
Again, changing gears here. We're talking a 2015 Ford F350 Super Duty dually. Fuel throttle and 22x8.5 or 8.25, right? Because dually stuff. Nitto Trail Graphs and a 37-13.5 and a BDS suspension 8-inch lift kit on this thing. This thing's fucking massive.
yeah.
That's a big girl.
It's so weird. So dualies, you look at like scoops
no,
that he had.
dually.
Dualies.
Dually. Hey, fun fact for you, did you know that the reason they're called dualies is because the first dual rear wheel pickup truck that came out from General Motors was a square body and they called it Big dually, and that's why everyone calls them dually trucks.
You look at these dualies and 8 inches of lift, 37s. You look at Scoop City Ad, which had like 10 or 12 inches of lift and like 40s or something
a
like
big
that.
girl, yeah.
Dualies never look as big in photos as they do in person. I think
Yeah.
just because they're so wide in the rear, they just look massive to begin with. They're pretty much all crew cab long beds, and they're just giant trucks. And so like seeing this thing in photos, like it looks like 6-inch lift in 35s, and then
Yeah.
it's like, no, that's an 8-inch lift in 37s.
Yeah, that's a lot of tire rolling down the road too. You figure you got 6 tires, 637s just mobbing.
Howling.
Yeah, for real. It's gotta make a lot of noise. Big old front bumper on the front end.
Oh, Enzo headlights.
Yeah, aftermarket grille, paint to match fender flares. You see, is that, I can't tell if that's a shadow or if it's gray.
Looks bed
down
line. Is it just on that? I
there.
wonder
Yeah,
if
see, you
the-
can't tell.
Is
on
it
the-
dually converted?
Ooh, that could
Like, is
be.
Is that fender from a different one and you plopped it on here and it's got, or is that just a mud guard? It might just be to
I
stop.
bet you it's a mud guard. We sound like idiots. Either way, this thing's super cool. You ready to rate it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 9. You are ruthless today.
So
you
hear
go on
me
vacation
out.
one time and you
Hear
come back
me
and you're a
out.
savage.
This body style is not my favorite by any means.
Okay, all right.
The best way you can do these up is by doing like a projector style paint to match headlight.
Okay.
The Enzos are not a favorite by me.
That's fair.
That's just me personally. I also don't like the big bolt-on fender flares.
That's fair.
That's just me personally. The rest of it I love. I love the height. I love how big it is. Wheel and tire selection's awesome. The grill I like. The bumper could go without the ranch hand.
yeah, I
thing,
could go
but
with the stinger on it, right?
either way, it looks good. But the headlights and the fender flares are what kills me.
I really just want to tow shit around at this thing. That's the only reason I gave it that rating. Give me a big fat gooseneck with a raised neck so I can just float shit down there.
I've got a Ford dually with a gooseneck you can have for free.
Done.
Okay, I might need a transmission or two.
That's fine. I'll take it. For free, can't beat it. Up next, 2003 Ford F-250 Super Duty TIS 544s in a red and milled. 22 by 12 Nitto 420Vs and a 32 by 11.5, which I didn't even know that they made a 32 by 11.5.
Yeah, I think I did know that
And a
actually.
2-inch leveling kit. I love, the one thing I want to say is I love when we talk Nitto tires, everyone always thinks ridge grap, trail grap, mud grap, but they forget that Nitto makes arguably one of the best street tires on the market
Here
right
comes
now.
Dustin's 5-minute plug on
Listen,
the 420Vs.
The 420V slaps. You can't deny that. It's a
Insert
banger
burnout
tire.
montage.
No. I ran Toyota.
Oh, you didn't even run these? And you
No,
still like them that much?
they're just good tires.
Oh, okay.
Dirty Max Jack puts these on literally every truck that he builds, and they're just a solid tire. Obviously 6-liter Power Stroke here, right?
I just picture a street truck whenever I see these. Just like low, wide, doing nasty burnouts.
Yeah, I
Probably
mean-
the hood stack.
Yes, this thing needs a hood stack. 6 liters sounds so good with a hood stack, bro. They just sound fantastic. Aftermarket grill, smoked headlights. Really just a simple build on this truck. Nothing
Yeah.
super crazy. Trim just a little bit of plastic to get that 2212 and that 32 in there. So decent looking little truck. I'm ready to rate it if you are.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, 7.
It's solid. I would paint match the front bumper. I think that would help clean a
Yeah.
lot of it up. I like the smoke headlights and like the mesh black grill. It all kind of ties together with the dark. Is it gray or black?
Yeah, it's a dark gray.
Theme with it. The red
I think.
obviously pops.
Might be black, might be darker. I don't know. Either way, it looks good.
Yeah. It just, solid overall truck.
Yeah, it's neat. I think I'd like to see it on 14 wides personally,
That would
but
be dope.
I'm a 14 wide guy. I like that really low, really wide, even if it is a stretched street tire look on there.
Which would not recommend because it's not safe.
Correct. Hood stack, paint to match the mirrors, like all of that would be just those little extra touches that I think would take this thing to the next level. So,
Absolutely.
sick. Up next, 2010 Ford F-250 Super Duty. This one's on TIS 544s as well, but this time black and milled. 24 14s, 37 13.5 Venepower Terra Hunter XTs, and a 4.5-inch rough country lift kit.
It's only 4.5.
Can we just talk about the fact that you can fit a 37 13.5 on a 4.5-inch rough country lift kit in a Super Duty? Cool round wheel wells, bro.
Maybe you should button them. I can't talk.
Yeah,
The truck's all broken.
and the one that does run has square wheel wells.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Bronco.
No, the Bronco is in pieces.
Welcome to my life.
So only a couple pictures on this one. Aftermarket grill, big old light bar on the front bumper, which is super dope. I love that it's like tucked up in
Yep.
there. And
That's the best way to do a light bar, in my opinion. You still get the functionality out of it, but it's kind of like tucked away and hidden. It's not obnoxious.
Trim the bottom of the fenders where it rolls in and bolts down. To get 0 rubbing, you would have to remove the fender bolt and trim the lip at just a little bit of an angle.
Like
so
the pinch weld or whatever?
yeah, so just a little bit of Norcaling to make that completely rub free. Just a super solid looking truck. I'm ready to rate it if you are.
Yeah, I was just checking. I didn't know if it had an aftermarket exhaust tip. It almost looked like it could have been a...
I think it's just a
Yeah.
big old beefy boy.
I thought it was like one of the octagon style ones for a second. I was
Gotcha.
like, wait, not a minute.
Nope, no dice. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1,
8.5.
9. What? You jumped the gun there, bud. I dig this thing. I think it looks really good. It's just a decent looking little truck.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say little. It's on 37s, you know.
It's an affordable way of doing it too, right? You look
Correct.
at the whole wheel and tire package with a suspension, you're in like, what, $5 grand total?
You have $5,500 as of today to build that whole thing. Now, obviously the grill and stuff like that's extra, but
Yeah.
still.
But fairly new truck. It's gonna be comfortable to drive. It's gonna look good doing it. I dig this thing all around.
All right, and last but not least, we've got another 6-liter, this time an 04 Ford F350 Super Duty on Fuel Mavericks and a 24x16, which is like the wheel that's right there behind us. Right there,
see it?
right there. No, but you
that's-
can. It's right
that's
there.
dark.
Do you
I
see it?
can't
It's
see.
a big
There's
one.
a light in my eyeballs.
Oh my God! Open your eyeballs. 24x16 Nitto stroke wraps and 40x15.5 and a 12-inch
Jeez.
lift kit. 12-inch with Pro Comp track bars. This is a big girl.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Those are 40s for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
record, and the body is pretty much above them. There's a big girl.
I like how those side steps probably don't do anything.
Yeah, especially because they're fixed height. So like, what do? Like pull yourself up onto it and then get in the truck? It's a big one. Other than that, aftermarket front grille. I
Smoke
dig
headlights up top.
the two-tone looks really good.
Two-tone? What two-tone?
It's black down here.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What?
Yes, it is. It's black
That's
on the
reflection.
bottom. No, it's not, dog. See?
What? That looks
It's totally
the same color.
No, it's a darker colored. Actually, I think you're lying to me. I think I'm lying to you. I'm sorry, but it totally looks a different color.
It's called a body line
Whatever.
and shadows.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's definitely body line and shadows.
God. All right, so there's no two-tone. I'm sorry I lied to you. Either way, I dig the color of the truck.
Oh, you mean the chrome front bumper and then the gray body of the truck? That is two
yeah,
different
yeah,
colors.
sure, whatever he said. But I dig it. I like this color a lot. I think 16 wides is no joke. That's a beefy wheel and tire setup. It's gonna make a little noise going down the road.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the lip on that 16 wide? It's gotta be massive.
You realize
bro.
all we have here is a 16 wide, right? It's right back there.
It's
You
right,
can
it's right
see
there.
it.
It's right
Yeah.
there. You can see it's right there.
Yep.
It's gotta be massive though. Just a good looking wheel. All right, let's rate it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 8.
7. It's missing something for me, and I don't know what it is.
I think a headlight build.
Yeah.
I think a nice projector headlight build would
and
clean
painted
this
to
whole
match
thing.
front bumper.
That's
You can't
true.
go wrong with paint to match everything. You can't.
And a tinted windshield.
Is it
if it's
tinted?
legal in your state. I don't
It's
think
illegal
so.
in every state, Dustin.
No, it's not.
Actually, no. You can go up to windshields. You can't have anything below the A-line.
Arizona, you can.
Really?
I believe. Texas as well.
I'm moving to Texas.
But anyway, I think that just a little bit more attention to detail would really clean this
Yeah.
whole thing up. It would be absolutely gnarly. So, and a hood stack, because all 6 liters need hood
Let's
stacks.
go.
There you guys have it. There's another episode of From the Gallery. Thank you so much for watching, Jared. Thank you for finally showing up to work
About time.
and being in a video with me. It's been a great time. If you guys want a chance for your truck to be rated, you got to add it to the gallery. You can do so at customoffsets.com/ad. And with that, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next time.
And I'm clocking out. That
Peace.
was too much work.